Lindsay!
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
It is Motionless and Wyatt time.
This is attempt number 2.
That's right.
I was feeling real sleepy-like on attempt number 1.
We weren't vibing it. Had to go make a French press.
That's right. So we came back. When I said attempt number 2, we hadn't actually checked out the song yet. In editing, I felt like it kind of sounded like that. I just wanted to clarify. We tried to film the intro and then took a break.
Got the coffee.
Got the coffee with me. I've been trying to cut back on caffeine consumption, and I'm down to the point where like I only have a cup of coffee really maybe 2 to 3 times a week. And it used to be like 2 to 3 times a day.
Yeah, you drink a lot of coffee, actually.
Yeah, for years.
I didn't even realize it for a lot of years.
Yeah.
That, like, we would have coffee together in the morning, and you would make more later in the day.
Oh, like at least 2 or 3 more.
I almost never did, so I didn't know that about you.
No, it'd be 1 in the morning. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and that was on top of all the other stuff I was taking stimulant-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I got a video on my channel that's like, why I get up at 2 a.m. It's because lots of coffee, dude.
Basically, yeah.
It's because of coffee and pre-workout.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you could start your day. Anytime.
Rocket fuel.
Yeah, I try to find my own balance over the years. Been trying to cut back on coffee and all of the drugs, all of them. trying to get a hold of all of them. Yeah, we don't smoke. We don't drink anymore. I shouldn't say I don't, because literally now I'm gonna end up smoking and drinking this weekend or something.
I drink. I love IPAs. I'm such a hipster.
Yeah, you do.
I do, but I never drink more than 1 at a time.
Yeah.
Like I'll have like a beer.
Yeah.
But I just love the taste of beer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
No, absolutely not.
But otherwise, like, I wouldn't really say I drink. Like, there's been, in the last, I've totally hijacked this conversation. In the last, like, I don't even know, 4 years, there's been so many times in social situations where people are like, Lindsay, do a shot with us. And, like, not one human on this earth has made me do it. I just won't do it.
Well, shots are that's like a high school, college thing.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I think most people age out of shots at some point.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't ever truly age out of straight liquor, then you at least go to sipping, you know?
Oh yes, like in a little fancy glass, with a little ice cube.
Yeah, there's definitely people who just drink straight liquor, but it's not like
your dad does
all at once. Yeah, my dad does.
He drinks scotch.
My dad drinks
aggressive scotch.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
My dad drinks. Well, I don't think he drinks much scotch anymore, but he definitely has had periods of time where every night he finishes with like a scotch.
Yeah, like a half an inch in a cup.
Yeah, the rule's like 2 fingers or 3 fingers in a scotch glass. I don't know how they do it. But they say it by fingers.
Okay, I didn't know that.
My dad will have 2 fingers a night or something like that.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
2 chicken fingies.
Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah. Okay, I was sharing something. I'm gonna come back to it.
Sorry.
The idea is I'm not trying to get all preachy. I was just trying to share with you guys that trying to get as close to sober as possible in all things, even coffee, which is I feel like I'm the odd one out. Don't most people drink coffee?
Yeah, most people do.
Everyone in my life drinks coffee except for 1 person.
Same with my life.
Yeah.
2 if I include your person.
Okay. And you can't even include me because.
Yeah.
Cheers, everybody. I don't know how we got onto that. Yeah, no energy, but energy's up. We went out to the other room, had a cup of coffee together, and Lindsay at one point was like, how you feeling now? Because I was starting to I sat up, I was laying down, I sat up, and I started talking real fast, and I'm like, all right, time to film a video. So
yeah, aw.
that's what it's time to do. Let's shout out the patrons, because my goodness, the second a Motionless and Wyatt song drops, they get vocal.
Yeah, we hear about it. Yeah.
Ethan, Jacob, Clay, Kevin, Eileen, thank you guys for being the patrons and requesting songs like this one for us to check out with all of you. So, Motionless and Wyatt masterpiece. I'm sure it'll be a masterpiece.
I have no doubts, honestly.
No doubts.
They're one of those bands. I have these bands in my mind on pedestals that almost never disappoint me. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, of course. Keep going. I was just finding this first.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Motionless and Wyatt, Bring Me the Horizon. Pretty much never let me down. Papa Roach is reliable, but I wouldn't say every one of their songs is a masterpiece.
The 2 you named first are probably the top 2 for me. I want to say Architects was up there for a long time, but I've fallen out of enchantment with them as of this last cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't hit me like their older stuff did.
The orchestral versions of those songs,
right? That's
my
a
goodness.
whole other
That's a whole other
experience.
story. Yeah.
Yeah, those were really fun.
Really, really good.
Damn. But yeah, Motionless in White, one of those bands every single time. So tell your Motionless in White story. I don't think we've mentioned it on the channel.
Yeah, or if we have, it's been like in passing, and now there's more to add to it.
And we're checking them out, so.
And we're checking them out, so.
Totally relevant.
We went to visit my parents like 2-3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago.
It was February, because it was your dad's birthday, right?
Oh, no, my dad's birthday is at the end of March.
Oh, wow, I messed that up.
My birthday's in February.
My mom's birthday is in February.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, my dad's birthday's in March. So we went to visit for my dad's birthday, and my mom holds on to a lot of stuff. So she held on to a lot of my art from high school, like drawings, paintings, whatever, just a bunch of random stuff. And so she brings up while we're sitting there that she still has this giant painting that I did of Chris Motionless when I was in grade 12. And this painting is like 4 feet by 4 feet. Like the frame of it is like 2 by 4s. Like it's a big painting. And my parents' house is really small, so it's like I can't even believe my mom kept it because I wouldn't have.
Yeah, it's really huge.
It's like so big.
It's
it wouldn't
really
fit
huge.
in our car.
Yeah, I was convinced we were taking it home, but we were not taking it home.
No, like it literally was so big it wouldn't fit in our car.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she pulls it out and I was like, oh man, I gotta get a picture with this painting. And so Wyatt takes a picture of me with it and I posted it on Instagram and Chris Motionless saw it. He saw my painting of him and commented.
That you made in high school.
That I made in high school. And I almost wasn't allowed to show the painting. That's like a whole addition to this story is that like in grade 12 we were all having like exhibitions of our personal art in the library. Everybody got a little station where they could put all of their art from that year. And I took several art classes at once, so I had a lot of art. And the principal didn't want me to show my painting. He wanted me, I'll put it on screen so you guys can see why.
So you can see why.
It's quite obvious. And in case you're wondering, it's a painting of a photograph. I did not put that there. But I loved it. I immediately loved this image, so I wanted to paint it. And the principal wanted me to cover it with a piece of paper, like a flap, so people could lift it. And I was so upset about that my art teacher and me sat down and wrote him like a whole thing, like hamburger paragraph, write-up about why I should be allowed to show this painting. And he agreed.
What was the thesis? What was
The heart of it was that it's about really empowerment and like taking the power away from a derogatory term that's used against you by like putting it on yourself and just saying like, you know, this word has no power against me, like what you say can't hurt me. That's the gist. Basically. So then the write-up was posted pretty large next to the painting so that when the parents came through the art show, they could read the write-up.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
like really cool.
Because here's the thing, right? Like art is meant to comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. And I think that Chris Motionless painting in my tiny, small, white Canadian town totally shook people.
Everybody.
Yeah, because they'd be like, wow, what is it? Why is this here? Like, it's gigantic. It's in your face. It's like he's wearing makeup. Like, yeah, so it's cool.
And it's in, for me too, like that was the word.
Yeah.
Like in high school, that's what I received.
If you're like an emo scene, whatever, goth kind of person, that was it. That's what people call you.
Back in that time, I don't know, I don't think it's the same today.
I don't think it's the same today either. Yeah.
But early 2000s, when did I get to high school?
You get to high school when you're 14, so you would have got there, you would have finished. No, you would have started in 2010 or 2009.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah.
So, but like I was receiving that word from probably like 2005, 2006.
Right.
Till like 2013. Yeah, so to our little neck of the woods, you know, and like the subculture that we were a part of, that imagery and that idea like meant a lot to us.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful
Super
stuff right
powerful.
There. Yeah. That was the time when like Immaculate Misconception was coming out. And I do believe the image of Chris is tied to that music video, I think. Because the idea of the music video is kind of the same. You know, because at the beginning they're like walking into a concert and there's these like religious protesters outside.
Oh, yeah.
And one of them spits on him. Yeah.
And then that line starts the song.
Yeah.
That's a great music video.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking of Motionless.
Right.
All right, really excited on today's song for one big reason, and that was I saw on my Discord server people were referring to this track sounding similar to Breaking Benjamin. In my opinion, this band, outside of like their metalcore style, has had some like metalcore to Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
And some metalcore to Breaking Benjamin.
Yep.
And some... Those are the two.
Yeah, those are kind of like the two ends of the spectrum, I feel like.
Yeah. So they kind of go a little bit to either. So I've always referred to it as like their active rock stuff. Reincarnate, Holding on to Smoke, Another Life, I would definitely consider those in that sort of realm. Just like the huge epic choruses. Yeah, just more rocky, less breakdown-esque. Yeah. So when I saw that this track is along those lines, or at least that's what our community has been comparing it to, got super excited because that's my favorite version
Yeah.
of Motionless in White, for
Your
sure.
Favorite Motionless in White flavor?
Yeah.
Sub
yeah.
flavor? I don't know.
Yeah, I would say even like Eternally Yours kind of falls into
Oh,
that.
yeah,
no?
yeah. What about voices? Voices, definitely.
Voice, I don't know, not as much.
Okay.
The chorus, there's something about the choruses and the others that like, think about a Breaking Benjamin chorus.
Okay.
It's just like the most amount of lift possible.
Oh, yeah, like it comes in like a ton of bricks every time, and
It's just like this.
super big.
Like in my body, it feels like this.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
It just feels like,
Look at this guy.
I will not bow.
Yeah, okay.
I will not break.
That's actually,
You know what I mean? Like,
that's one of the only songs I know by them.
Okay.
That is what I was picturing.
right? Yeah, like that's Breaking Benjamin to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so voices in my
It's a little too
head.
catchy,
That's
a little too fast.
That's more new metal, I guess.
Okay.
More new metal. Yeah, so they had some new metal stuff too.
Definitely.
There was a whole little section. There was a whole little time where new metal was like really. I remember when like Wage War Stitch, and
Yeah.
you remember that? Like there was a time there. Cane Hill had some stuff coming.
Yeah,
It seemed like a
Korn
lot
vibes.
of Korn
Tala.
vibes. Tala. That was kind of after, but
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Sort of the same idea.
Okay.
But there was like a lot of new metal resurgence for a moment, and then it kind of passed. Yeah, that was really cool.
It's a shame,
that was all pre-COVID too.
Yeah.
That was like 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love new metal.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite genres ever.
Yeah, you
Put a little rap,
yeah.
put a little rock
Yeah,
in
totally.
it.
Yeah, you were obsessed with that latest Limp Bizkit.
Oh, it's so good, dad vibes.
Yeah, dad vibes.
So catchy,
Yeah.
man.
Okay, I don't want to get too far off.
Yeah.
I think that's enough. I think we've been talking enough. Let's get into it. We'll add some more at the end, I'm sure.
Oh.
So just before we get into checking out Masterpiece, this video was actually sponsored by our favorite new cereal, Magic Spoon.
Wyatt and I both eat a vegetarian diet, and because we don't eat meat, Magic Spoon has been the perfect complement to our diet.
That protein. What came today?
Magic spoon.
And we're checking to see.
What flavors we got? Maple waffle. I think we're gonna get cinnamon. I think we're getting cinnamon this time. Cookies and cream. Cinnamon! Cinnamon! I wanted cinnamon so bad. Ah! Yeah, I'm having a box right now.
This time around, Magic Spoon sent us out a new lineup of flavors from the previous care package. In this new stack, I have to say, my favorite is definitely their brand new honey nut flavor.
Mine for sure is a cinnamon.
Cinnamon!
It's not too sweet, it has an awesome kick from all the real actual cinnamon in it. It's warm and a little bit spicy.
Magic Spoon cereal is gluten-free, grain-free, and contains 0 grams of sugar. Only 4 grams of net carbs, making it perfect for the keto diet, and on average, contains 13 grams of protein per serving. So trust me when I say, do not eat the whole box at once. You're gonna get stopped up. I do know.
But don't just take our word for it. Grab some Magic Spoon cereal for yourself.
Build your very own variety box and try out a few different flavors. Use code Wyatt and get $5 off when placing your order. Magic Spoon also comes with a 100% happiness guarantee. What does that mean? It means that if you're not satisfied, you'll get your money back.
Thanks to Magic Spoon for sponsoring this video.
All the stupid lies and the stupid games left a vacancy in this picture frame. A prisoner by my own hands. 'Cause if I can't have me, then no one can. I need to heal what I inflict, but I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. As I play roulette with a broken gun, I confess he sends with a sharp and spiteful tongue. So how do I
It's so good.
You see what I'm saying, bro? It's just this movement, man.
Mwah, mwah. Already so 53 seconds in, I love it.
Outline Illustrate all my pain and set it all ablaze. Burn and set it all ablaze. So how do I apologize and put the tears back in your eyes?
Fuck, he got me, dude.
Wow.
And in the light of my demise, I see my failures in your eyes. Every canvas that I paint is a masterpiece made of my mistakes.
Wow.
Wow, dude. Oh my gosh.
What a good song.
Yeah, that was amazing. Wow.
Wow. It gave me like a nostalgic feel, kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure. Maybe. I don't know.
The way that we came out of the breakdown into the chorus again, but like slow and sung a little bit higher, and then into a full chorus. Yeah, it reminds me of something that I can't put my finger on. The whole song does, even the first verse did. But I can't like point to like the one thing that it is.
What does this here mean?
As I modernize my antique ways.
My antique. Oh, antique.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Sorry, man. It got you, huh?
Yeah, dude. So how do I apologize and put the tears back in your eyes?
Yeah, that's such a powerful line, huh?
But every canvas that I paint is a masterpiece of my mistakes. So that's
Wow.
like the idea of as he lives, he takes the pain of the events that he's going through and creates art out of it and puts it on display.
Yeah.
And in the light of my demise, I see my failures in your eyes. What does that mean
I think
together?
a lot of this song is about thinking about the wrongs he's done in the past and trying to like atone for those mistakes. You know what I mean? Because like, so how do I apologize? Put the tears back in your eyes.
Every canvas that I paint is a masterpiece.
There's
made of my
also
mistakes.
look. I need to heal what I inflict, but I'll
Yeah.
burn that bridge when I get to it. So, yeah. I confess these sins with a sharp and spiteful tongue.
Who is he talking to? And in the light of my demise, I see my failures in your eyes. Mm-hmm. So like my failures in your eyes. So
yeah,
like
the people he's hurt.
you think so?
That's what I would say.
It's not like pain and being inspired.
I don't know. I guess there's room for interpretation by just
Yeah.
reading the lyrics,
All the
right?
stupid lies and stupid games left a vacancy in this picture frame. A prisoner by my own hands, 'cause if I can't have me, then no one can.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, what's that? Is that like, wait. A prisoner by my own hands.
It's like if you can't love yourself, then how the hell are you gonna love somebody else?
Yeah, this is like that's like an authentic self kind of,
Yeah.
right? That's the idea there, is like a prisoner by my own hands. So he's become his own prisoner. Because if I can't have me, then no one can. So he like locked himself up inside himself. I need to heal what I inflict, but I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. So that's the idea. This is like, I need to do something, but I'm sure I'll it up when the time comes. As I play roulette with a broken gun, I confess these sins with a sharp and spiteful tongue. Wow, that was a great song.
Such a good song. That was such a good song. Like I, like from the moment it started, I was like, this is a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, dude.
wow. Like,
It's getting me every
oh my
time,
god, dude! No. I love you, man.
Yo, this song!
Oh my god.
Holy! Oh, I can just feel it. It's so heavy. Yeah, dude. Dude, I can't wait for their new record.
Yeah, right?
This could be crazy.
Damn.
You can't wait to see what else.
I felt like every bit of this was so good. Like the verses, the chorus, breakdowny bit at the end, the way it ended, it was all perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was just like the whole, oh man, oh my god, this is like every art, like whether it's like a painting or like a dress that you're sewing, when every last little detail is like accounted for and everything's exactly as it should be, all the little parts, the whole is a masterpiece.
Yeah, that track was a masterpiece.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's what I mean. Like every last little piece of it was so good on its own, and when it comes together into this whole, every last detail has been thought about.
We were talking to Melissa recently, and she was mentioning the Berkeley songwriting courses that you can take through like Coursera or whatever. Mm-hmm. And in that, like lesson 1, they talk about this concept called prosody. And that's what you're describing. That's like the word for it, according to that course. I haven't actually ever heard the word outside of that, so I don't know. But
me neither.
Yeah. But the prosody is like when a piece has, like, it's like the perfect balance. It's like the Goldilocks. It's like everything that's there is there for a reason, and there's no additional. So it's like the sharpest version of that message to punch through. That's filler.
That's what this song is, 100%.
It's not missing anything, and there's no excess.
Yeah.
And it's so, like, everything about it was just what you're saying, because they didn't go over the edge of anything. He's just in this empty house.
Yep.
And, like, the picture frames on the wall he's tearing down and lighting on fire. It just all matched perfectly with the idea here.
Chef's kiss.
In my own experience and, like, the path that I'm walking, I feel as though it's so... With each song we check out, we make these, like, goofy videos with you guys, and, like, you join us and checking out this, like, new thing everybody's hyped up about. And the act of doing this, like, with each track that we come to, the ones that, like, we're real serious about, they're such, like, reflections of, like, the states that I'm currently working through on my own.
Right.
Like, it's kind of weird how in line some of these songs that we've been checking out in the last year have really just spoken to where I find myself at that time. Yeah, it's wild.
It is wild.
I guess that's the beautiful thing about music, though. I feel like music for me has always been... Like, there's some... Even in this song, there's some ideas here of, like, this first part, like, a prisoner by my own hands. Like, I felt like that for a long time.
Right.
Where I felt as though I was, like, so afraid of the world outside that I, like, created a fortress that is my, like, being, my body. And then the real me I took and locked inside, like, deep inside, so that I was, like, numb to all of the things I was afraid of, so that I felt safe because nothing could get to me.
Right.
But then I couldn't even get to me. So it was like the whole time I had been listening to music, and the music was the one thing that resonated on the outside that I could feel on the inside, and it was like that would get the message through of, like, what I'm going through inside. And
makes sense.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just sharing with you guys what music means to me. Let me know what music means to you down below. Or if you vibe with what I said at all, or if you think that's cool, I don't know. Yeah, I don't have a ton more else to say outside of thank you, Motionless and Wyatt, for another amazing song that we could throw on and jam. Huge shout out and thanks to the people that make this content possible. So Ethan, Jacob, Clay, and Eileen were the ones who requested this video as well. This video was sponsored by the incredible people over at Magic Spoon. Get yourself some high protein, low carbohydrate cereal and put that fuel to work in your life. You can check all that out in the description below. Thanks so much for watching this video. We will see you all very soon with something new.